to introduce our new show, Totally Obsessed.
Yes.
And the first thing that we just want to do is just like really talk because we need to catch up. We haven't seen each other all week and we are super cool. So what has been going on with you this week?
Nothing much. Just work, working like crazy, just in and out of work and coming home and just pretty much crashing from there like any other person. But I mean, super excited to be here. Like Dee was just saying, the name of our new show is going to be Totally Obsessed. So we're excited to be here live. And yeah, so what about you? What about your week? How's it been?
My week has been cool. I'm really trying to get into this whole holiday extravaganza thing. Like, I get super crazy because I am OCD. And during the holiday seasons, everybody's out sneezing, coughing, hacking. And so my week consists of really staying away from stores like Walmart. And if I do have to go anywhere, it's like straight up using hand sanitizer on everything.
I can't. So you just been quarantining yourself, it sounds
I
like.
be making sure that I'm like strapped up. So my week probably from here on out is going to be super stressful.
Super stressful.
Like everything is going to be wiped down. I'm going to be avoiding people, avoiding restaurants, even though like I am a major foodie.
Yes.
And so, I'll just be like, in my own box, in my own bubble.
Hey, I do not blame you there. So one of the things that actually struck home for me this week was actually some sad news. Finding out about the death of Kim Porter, like that's crazy.
Yeah, that's like insane.
That was just so sad.
Well, it was very sad and it was
sudden.
Very shocking.
Yeah.
Yes. So it was something that you just like riding along in your car or just watching TV, and they're like, hey, somebody that you don't necessarily know personally, but somebody that you hear about all the time. Right. And just in case, y'all don't know, Kim Porter is Diddy's baby's mother.
Yes.
So they have like 3 kids together.
Yes, 4.
Yeah.
They have the twins, then they have Quincy and then Christian. And so I just feel like my heart goes out to the kids.
Yes.
I completely understand because I lost my mom as well. And so, but they're so young. And so it's so sad just to see that. And like, I actually found out about it through Instagram because I actually follow her, and then I was just kind of scrolling through, and everyone else that I follow on there was just posting pictures of her, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it was just like so sad. So our prayers and thoughts are definitely with the family on that.
Yeah, I just keep thinking about those babies, like those little girls, because of course we all know like how important your mother is in your life, and just to have your mother just for that short period of time, like I just can't even imagine. Yes. So it just sounds like something that you just really, really have to, almost rely on other people to just give you the strength to get through. So just something like shocking, and it just lets us know again, like, how life works.
Yes.
And how,
every day counts.
Mm-hmm. And then it was like something crazy too, right? I think I heard that she just had pneumonia and wasn't feeling well, and I think like came back from a trip from Africa or something. They're still trying to sort it out, but nothing foul playish or nothing like suspicious activity, but it just seems like with it being so sudden that everybody's just like, wow, what happened? Right,
exactly. So that's the sad thing. Like we were just saying, you definitely want to make sure that your every day counts, and definitely loving on the ones that who's your family, your friends, and just it's just a blessing like to have family like that. So speaking of family, the Thanksgiving is right around the corner. It is knocking on our door.
I'm so excited. I'm not excited to gain weight. I'm not excited for people to be trying to make me eat stuff that I don't eat. Girl, you need to just have some of this. And the first thing I'm thinking is, well, who cooked this? Yes. And where was their hands?
I can't.
Because that's what I'm talking about with the OCD. Like, no.
OCD.
I swear. I mean, even me and Janine will go out to eat, and I'll pray, over the food. And she's like, okay, This girl even got an OCD
I've never heard
prayer.
of anybody with an OCD prayer. And make sure we don't get, Lord, make sure we do not get E. coli. I'm like, what, girl? I don't even think, I mean, I guess it's a good thing, but like, I don't even think about that. You know, I say my prayer, bless the hands that prepared this food, amen, and keep it moving. I'm about to dig in. But D is like going in on this OCD prayer. I'm like, this girl is OCD.
And it's not a game because I just heard that they're having recalls on turkey. Like, real talk. You guys need to Google this, find out what brand, what turkey has this issue.
So, okay, so they're having a recall. So exactly, like, is it stores or is it like, you know, what is it specifically? Like, is it just turkey in general? Like, I don't eat turkey, so or I won't be eating turkey this year.
So what I'm understanding, it is turkey, like the turkeys. I don't know.
General.
Yes, but you know, it all comes from the same places, though. So if you get deli meat turkey, then you eat turkey meat for Thanksgiving, it's all coming from the same place.
So what are these people supposed to do? Not eat turkey on Thanksgiving?
I just personally wouldn't eat turkey.
So you're not
that's
eating,
just me.
So what are we eating? Like, what are we totally obsessed with for Thanksgiving as far as meals and different
I am
dishes?
totally right now obsessed with not getting sick, and that means that I do not want anybody's turkey. So don't have it in my face. Don't even play with me like that. If you make me a plate, make sure the turkey is somewhere else.
I cannot deal with you.
I'm just saying.
Okay, what about if you go to the cleanest kitchen ever, what dish are you excited about and totally obsessed about for Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Let's take out the cleanliness.
I do like my collard greens and macaroni and cheese.
All
yes.
right.
And I actually do like my mom's. She's a very bland cook, bland tongue. I know. And she is black, guys. But I mean, she really is like, you know, more so of not like this major, you know, seasoning and getting everything, you know. And so I grew up with, you know, like kind of more food. So bland. Speaking of, I know, because you're always giving me a hard time about why, like, simple things like hot dogs or nachos and stuff that doesn't have a lot of flavor. And that's probably why I probably grew up with a major
because I'm like, D, I have to have every seasoning on earth. Like, if it's on the shelf, put it in there.
Right.
Like, I want to taste it. And D's like, what? I'm like, no,
I don't need all that.
No. So actually, I've been pescatarian this whole entire year. So my Thanksgiving is going to be interesting. I'm bringing my own salmon, and then I'm just going to have the sides that are there. So I'm excited and totally obsessed with mac and cheese, like you mentioned. Like I cannot wait. I am so excited about that. Also stuffing, but I know people put turkey in their stuffing.
Can we just pause? Did you just say stuffing? Because stuffing, you just talking about my bland tongue. I don't even know if anybody was listening to this. They're going, okay, she ain't black either.
I didn't say dressing. Oh my gosh,
no,
I said stuffing. You're so right. Okay, stuffing / dressing.
And just to take it a step further, I'm going to just quiz you. So what do people put on their dressing?
Dressing, what do they put in it?
No, what do they put on it? It's something that goes...
Gravy.
Okay, but what kind of gravy?
Like the Ghibli gravy?
Giblet, yes. See what I'm saying, y'all? Okay.
See, first of all, you can't get on me because you just talk about this bland mac and cheese and greens you about to eat. So.
But it be good, though. That's what I'm saying. It's
as long as it's good. So speaking of Thanksgiving, like, what do you normally like plan for Thanksgiving? Like, what does Thanksgiving night or evening or day looks like for you?
Yes. So now this is something that I do really get excited about, guys. Is I go to the Cowboys game. Pretty much I've been doing it like every year for the past like 3-4 years. So my first time going was like amazing seats, and we didn't even sit in the seats.
Okay, I need to be with
We were like practically on the field, and I mean, but the energy there is so electric. It's so crazy, and it's such a nice stadium. So we were like, okay, we got the, you know, way of sitting in the seats, and we know how that feels. Now we need to walk around and see what this place is about. Right. So I swear, like, by halftime, we were, like, upstairs at the little club with the music and the food and everything like that.
Y'all made, like, a whole adventure out of it.
It was like a whole adventure. And then you go outside, and then it's a whole nother party outside. It's, like, tailgating, of course. But people, I think, are even more interested in more people getting together outside with their tents and family and cooking and you know, whatever.
Like
and
the
it's a party.
what is that called? Like the not potluck, I almost called it potluck.
The tailgating.
Yeah,
right?
tailgating.
Okay, yeah. So that's what they're doing, and it's just really fun. So I haven't decided 100% if I'm gonna do it this year, but I think that I might, because it's gonna be a really good game. Don't ask me who's playing. I have to, figure that one out, but I know it's supposed to be a good game. So as long as it's supposed to be a good game, then I'm on my way. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I love it. I love that it's not like your typical traditional. Like, I'm more so typical traditional. I just do like the family house, my granny house or friends. Most of the time I kind of stop and, get my plates, collect plates. That's the week that I don't cook. I'm pretty excited about it, so I'll stop over to like my granny and them house, and then I'll get a plate, and then I'll stop at a friend's house and get a plate.
Collecting plates. Like, she got lunch, dinner, breakfast for like 2-3 weeks of just all Thanksgiving.
Yes, food. I mean, no, seriously, like, I'm obsessed, and I'm so obsessed with like desserts. Like, that's what I am.
Really?
Yeah, sweet potato. Okay, so you got to give me a break because I said sweet potato, and I didn't say pumpkin
and not
pie.
Pumpkin pie. Okay, yes, exactly.
Thank
you know what? But what is really interesting is I will go ahead and admit this to all the sweet potato lovers out there, that I actually do like pumpkin pie. But that could be just, down the line, from that other side of the from that other side of the DNA, so I don't know.
Meal.
But I'm a pumpkin person though, so I like, the pumpkin lattes from Starbucks.
Yes, I'm here for that.
The pumpkin, what is it, like the pumpkin bread, the pound cake from Starbucks. So just that pumpkin flavor that you only get like, a couple times a year. I'm so here for it,
right.
So I'll really kind of stock up on it and do my thing.
I mean, I'm here for that. Like, I'm obsessed with like the Starbucks. I want to, like, my goal this year is like to try every single one of their holiday flavors. Like,
really?
I know, because it's too many good ones. Like, so they have like the caramel brulee, which I've tried, and then they have the pumpkin spice latte, which I've tried, and then they have like the eggnog latte, like like they even have
totally obsessed, y'all.
Yeah. No, and then they have like what else? It was like pecan praline or something like that. They have like all these flavors, and like, again, I'm a foodie, so like I love like just flavors. I love seasoning. Yeah. I love to try new things.
But are they really sweet? Because that's always my concern, that they're going to be like overwhelmingly sweet, where I'm not. I mean, I have trouble sleeping, y'all. We won't even get into that. So I definitely, on top of caffeine, on top of more sugar, would probably be
the lattes are going to be sweeter. Okay. So anything with the latte at the end is going to be sweeter. But if it's like more so of like a what is that, like macchiato or anything like that, then it's less sweet. But so they're
so do you do like all the fixing on top, like this kind of stuff that we see on their advertisement with the whipped cream and the caramel
good thing
swirls
about
around
Starbucks, especially if you like your lactose, so what I normally do is like almond milk or something like that. So I don't do I don't like the whole milk and all. No. I prefer.
So you do like the fat skinny like drink. So it's like, let me go ahead and put almond fat-free milk, but let me just go ahead and get that whipped cream. Is that what you do? I'm just trying to figure it out.
Pretty much. Actually, you just called me out on that, because I guess I do. Like, I still want my whipped cream, but I just don't want as much dairy or sugar. Like you just said, you don't want sugar on top of caffeine, so okay, let me cut it somewhere. Like,
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes, that's what we call it. We call it the fat skinny, where we just want to be. That's how I pray. I say, Lord, this cheeseburger is going to be real good. Please allow it not to make me gain no weight.
You know what? That was in your OCD prayer.
It was in my OCD prayer. Yes, I had this whole prayer about how I want God to make sure that this works for me. Don't we all kind of do that, though? Don't we all kind of like adjust things slightly to the way that we want it to be? I don't know.
This is true, but that's interesting. That's so funny that you said that, because you did say that.
I did. I'm like, I know what I say now. I know what I did. They said,
I remember I was like bowing, and I'm like, okay, this is a good prayer. Okay, she's going.
They said, ask for it. You got to make sure you talking to him.
I mean, that's
Lord,
true. That's true. That's true.
Bless me with this is what I need.
All right. And so something that we're going to touch on definitely is the fall beauty trends. There's so many that's happening right now, and I'll go ahead and let our makeup guru D lead that.
Ooh, that is like such a big title to live up to, guru. Anyway, what I am is just somebody that is obsessed obsessed with makeup. But speaking about earlier, I was talking about going to like the games and just the whole Thanksgiving stuff is really like I'm always thinking about, of course, like what is going to happen with my makeup. Most of the time it stays the same, y'all, I'm going to be honest. But I do be looking at other people's makeup and, definitely I am out in the streets, figuring out what's new. And if I did decide to change it, what are the things that I would do? So one of the things is this year is this charcoal lipstick that I'm sure you guys have seen people from Beyonce to Carrie Hilson to even J-Lo like rocking just because it is now in season. To me, I really like it. I just probably wouldn't wear it myself.
I could not see that.
I don't, what you trying to say? I mean, there's some light-skinned girls out here rocking it, but Janine, actually, she looks really, really good in like a darker lip color. But one of my suggestions is if you guys do decide to do like a charcoal or dark blue or even black, some people are rocking, is maybe not do go out and purchase an actual lip color lipstick. If you guys have most of us that wear makeup, we have some eyeshadows like just stashed away, in our makeup kit, caboodle, whatever. And they're darker colors.
Come on here, yeah.
So
I didn't think about that.
Line your lips with a really, cool liner. It could be like a chocolate liner or something, a little bit darker or even flesh tone, like lip flesh tone color. And go ahead and mix and blend it with some lip gloss or a lighter lipstick like a nude and rock it like that.
Listen, I'm so here for this.
Take your little
hack.
brush.
I love a good makeup hack to where you're not going out and spending all this money and you don't even know how it looks yet. So that is perfect. That's so smart, D.
So that is saving some money. So what do you think would be some good looks to go with, some of the darker lip colors and
yes, definitely. Well, right now, what's trending right now as far as fall and winter for 2018, going into winter, is definitely like some prints. So I love like just a leopard print here or there. So I'm not saying to do a whole outfit from head to toe in leopard and print. Don't go out and do that. So you can always incorporate it in an accessory. I like to incorporate, so I can have on like a solid outfit and then I incorporate a print or I incorporate a pop of color with a shoe or like, a scarf. Obviously we're in winter and we transitioned into the colder season. So now it's time to pull out the scarves, even the hats. I know. And that's what I like. That's the thing. Like I am obsessed like with the winter fashion and like with the fall fashion.
I just like being cozy, like feeling like I have something hugging me and just super yummy and, really like the boots and the scarves and wearing jackets. I mean, it is crazy how much you can just put together, right?
Yes, you really can. So that's the thing, like you were just saying, layering. Layering is so important, just for, first of all, like for physical, to actually protect yourself from the elements. But then also layering is important in fashion as well. Like we were speaking about earlier, like fashion is an illusion. So it's so cool to like have a peak of, a print shirt under a sweater or something like that. You don't always have to go all the way out. So you were talking about being cozy and cozying up. And what I am obsessed with right now as far as the trend is like the big slouchy sweaters.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh. It is like
especially the ones that like may hang off the shoulder a little bit.
Get you a little peep of a shoulder. Yes. Like you said, with that charcoal lip or with like that darker lip, you want to incorporate like some neutrals as well. So you definitely want to incorporate like a navy blue. Like I even like navy in the winter.
I like navy.
Yes, like that'll look so pretty up against, like you said, like the charcoal. Or what's also trending right now a lot is the browns. Like the browns, like the champagne colors, like those neutrals, those type of colors is really trending, and they look really good with the lip that you were talking about. So what other trends that you were mentioning as well? I remember you were mentioning something that was super cool.
Yeah, so there's a couple different things, like, again, talking about the holiday season is gifts. You know, so you cannot miss these daggone gifts, y'all, because they are every store, everywhere, in the little, you know, silicone bags and the little, you know, cases and sets. So one that I really, really liked was from Sephora. And it was like this pink jelly watermelon version of a set. And it's actually in this really adorable watermelon bag. And so I don't know about y'all, but I know it's this stigma with watermelon, but I actually really do. I know, seriously. Like, I really do like watermelon. Not obsessed with it, but I do like it. And I like this product specifically because it's watermelon based. So it has the smell, and then it's mixed with something really glowy, and you guys know how I really like glowy stuff. So, you know, anything that has the moisture and the juice in it that just gives you like this little yumminess and makes you feel really good wearing it. So again, this set, I think it was like $55 or so at Sephora. I think it's a really good gift. But I also think it's something that you could really pamper yourself with.
Yes,
because that is one thing that we all need. Speaking of the holiday season and eating, you know, not always the best, and then not always like working out as much as you normally would. You know, at least you're still taking care of something, which is your skin. So this has a, it has actually like a watermelon mask in it too. I'm not a huge mask person. I'm more of a scrub person, but it's definitely something that I would be down to try.
Absolutely, especially like you said, taking care of your skin with all of the foods that you're going to be eating. If you start to slack on the workouts, like it's just kind of inevitable during this season just to have those peaks. I know for me, like when it seems like soon as it hit November, my body's like, all right.
I know.
We chilling. And I'm like, hold on, body. Like we need to get back in this gym. Like what is happening?
Like,
now
I won't say that. I know. And Janine is like an advocate gym person. I'm not bragging that I'm not. I'm just going to say that I'm not. And but one thing that your body does do is let you know, like when the seasons are changing. I'm talking about from dry skin to, you know, just even weight fluctuating, just all different kind of things. And so, you know, most of us, at least I do, have a wardrobe for fall and winter. And then all of a sudden, what happens, you know, they call it getting back into that summer body. I never quite transitioned back into that summer body. Like, I pretty much keep the same clothes year round. But, you know, I mean, to each his own. You know?
Exactly.
You just got to figure out what's best for you, for sure. Oh, and one other thing, too, is the eyelashes. So Janine just told me, y'all, oh my God, about these eyelashes. So I know we're like getting into this totally obsessed moment that's coming up. So I'm just going to go ahead and put mine out there.
You already ready.
I mean, this is something that actually I can't wait until we're done. I'm getting ready to go get tonight so that I can try these out. So if I go to church in the morning, my eyelashes will be on, like totally like set. They're going to be good because I'm just going to take these eyelashes that she was telling me about, you guys, that do not need glue, and just pop them on and just make sure that, you know, I don't have to use mascara tomorrow. So I think it'll save me like 10 minutes.
Pretty much. And it's like super cheap. So basically what Dee is talking about, I found out that there is a surprise, like a secret out there.
I'm like, it just gives me like a whole nother feeling. Like, I'm so excited.
Even when I found out, I was like, no, you're lying. So basically, for those of you who don't know, like about like the whole fake eyelashes thing. So what they are is you don't have to use glue. You don't have to use the adhesive and all that stuff. They're literally just press-ons. And I found them at CVS for $5.99. Like, I was like so excited.
Now y'all know why I'm screaming.
Yes.
Because I was like, even mascara ain't that cheap. The cheapest mascara isn't that cheap.
It's not, especially the good ones. So we're so excited about that. All right, so moving on to my totally obsessed moment of the week is I actually just recently it was today, I did a shoot with a up and coming line. So I'm obsessed with like entrepreneurs, like young entrepreneurs, and one of the fashion lines that's up and coming is this line called Ascent 516, so ASCENT 516. And so basically I did a shoot with them, and what they do is they actually do faith-based t-shirts. So their line is actually based from the scripture Matthew 5:16. And so I just love the t-shirts. Like their new collection that's coming out is called Warrior, which is like so
cool.
dope. It's just so dope. And like I love how it's also you know, it can go from female or male. So they have t-shirts for both sexes. So female and males can wear both of these shirts, and like y'all can look stylish and cool. So like I said, the new collection that's coming out is Warrior, and then they also had like this really cool t-shirt that's basically like a sword. So like the sword of a spirit. So it's basically like a cross and a sword.
Oh man.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is
so
just
they
like
put some thought into that.
Yeah, so I actually got a chance to meet the designer and everything like that. Hopefully we can possibly interview her one day.
Are just so in. It's just you could just put it with anything.
Yes.
I mean, slacks, skirts, leggings, whatever you want to.
Pretty
jeans.
much.
I mean, it's just.
I mean, it's good for year round.
Yeah.
And they had long sleeve hoodies, tees, all that stuff. So
okay. So they had like a variety. So did you model just the t-shirts,
yes.
or did you? Okay.
Yeah, I just did the t-shirts. So that's basically just the gist of their line. Is just all t-shirts.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but we showed the different ways of how you can wear them, like you were just saying. So super duper cool. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm so obsessed with I love y'all's line.
Yeah,
so
and I think it even means more when it's like a Christian based you know, company or line, just because it has like some more meaning behind it. And I always love people, especially entrepreneurs, that there's like a meaning behind, you know, what they're trying to put out. And so when you wear it, I even think that you know, may feel a different kind of way than just randomly wearing, you know, somebody that you don't even know's t-shirts, clothes, or whatever. Just the fact that it has like something behind it. So that's cool too.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
That you know you're doing some good. So
yes, absolutely.
Well, awesome, guys. I am just still so excited, and just want to say that, you know, keep tuning in to our new show, Totally Obsessed. And, you know, next time we are going to really just make sure that we are
talking about all the hot
topics.
About a lot
more of the hot topics.
More of the hot topics.